Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube. Today is Wednesday, September 2nd, which brings us to another weekly installment of our Wellness Wednesday, as well as a bonus 2-for-1 video where we actually have a full moon in Pisces. So we will actually be discussing both positive vibes, as well as an archangel that is willing to work with us this week, and the full moon today, and how we can make it work with us to our higher selves. So remember, folks, if you like what you hear, don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. And again, you are watching Tarot with Kuka. So with that, let's get started. So the first card we are working with today comes from Matt Kahn's Healing Mantra deck, which again, I love his deck because he speaks such beautiful positive words, as well as, his voice is very soothing. So again, if you're having trouble sleeping, I do recommend listening to his video. He tends to do 1.5-hour lectures. A lot of wisdom that spews out of him, and so and again, a very soothing voice. And if you take a look at this card, the subject this week is rewriting the subconscious. And what we're looking at is what appears to be a 4th dimensional cube. It kind of looks like Metatron's cube. So it looks, like it's in the 3D, but it's also kind of like in a star shape. So where it's 2-dimensional. So again, this design actually kind of works with different dimensions. So we're rewriting the subconsciousness, or let me say that again. We are rewriting the subconscious. So with that, let's take a look at the card and the saying. And I just love this. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. I believe we've had this card before. And so again, I shuffled the deck really well. So sometimes I take a repeat as, maybe we need the gentle reminder that, it's important that we do feel good. Because, right now with the way things are, it's so easy to buy into, the media scare and all the negativity that's being posted. So, if it's getting to you, a lot of cyberbullying, is happening. And so if it's getting to you, just shut it off. And you don't have to respond to negativity, especially with negativity. I know, like, we're humans, and sometimes, people or things get the best of us. But, it's really important to focus on the more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. So I kind of want to go into his guidebook, where, I like reading what he has to say about his cards. And again, I do recommend watching his YouTube. He has a very, very awesome, he tends to have awesome messages that you just kind of go, wow, So he's truly connected to the divine, and has been well versed on hearing what the divine has to say. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on my listening skills. So let's see what he has to say. So we're rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. When the subconscious is rewritten, you're able to feel good on a regular basis, regardless of the way life unfolds. In rewriting the subconscious, you reverse the gravitational pull of conditioning to become more familiar with the virtues of goodness. As goodness becomes more known, the opposite vibration of negativity can become a less frequent visitor in your reality. This mantra is ideal for relieving guilt, releasing shame, and finding joy in new beginnings. And it seems like the theme of this week actually has been the universe telling us that the negativity is behind us, where we now can look forward to some positivity. And so part of that begins with just letting go of the past and embracing the future. So the more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. So with that, let's take our 3 cleansing breaths and recite these words. So deep breath in, release. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Deep breath in, release. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Deep breath in, release. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. And so, don't you already feel better? And with that, we also have the universe telling us that there are angels and archangels and guardian angels and ascended masters on the sidelines waiting to tap in and work with us to start healing, to start bringing light into this world. So let's see who's willing to work with us on for this week. Last week we had our guardian angels. This week I decided to use the Archangel Oracle Card Deck. And today's card is Archangel Michael. He's also a prankster. So Archangel Michael actually tapped in, was one of the first archangels to tap into me. And we've kind of developed such a relationship that he's actually quite the prankster with me. There was a day where he was literally throwing stuff at my forehead. So it was kind of funny. But so I love this card because Archangel Michael, whenever you draw his card, you know that everything is going to be okay. He is a protector. He is also a patron saint of our police officers and our military, which right now, the people who serve the public need his protection. And so, again, with Archangel Michael, when you think of Archangel Michael, take a moment to thank Archangel Michael and ask him for his protection over our law enforcement and our military and our soldiers who are out there and warriors who are out there fighting evil. And yes, I know that I'm not going to go into too much detail, because this is not what this video is about. I do know that there's good and bad in everywhere. So, but at the same token, there are good police officers and, good soldiers who do need protection because they are under attack. So with that, Archangel Michael, but he taps into anybody. And again, it doesn't matter where you are as far as in your state of mind, whether you're angry or at peace. If you need your archangels, they are there for you without judgment. I mean, if you are angry, go in and call upon them and say, damn it, I need you. They'll be there. They're not going to say, oh, okay, homeboy is angry, I am not coming near. No, that's not how they are. They don't judge. So again, call upon your archangels. Archangel Michael is right there on the forefront, ready to protect you. So with this card, remember who you are. Archangel Michael says you are powerful, loving, and a creative child of God. You are very loved. And that is just a wonderful reminder, because I think sometimes as, when we grow up, life happens and things happen where we just don't feel so, perfect anymore. And Archangel Michael is reminding you that no matter what, you are still a child of God, child of the Creator, child of the universe. You are perfect in the source's eye. And you need to remember who you are. Go back to your true essence of yourself. It's time to put away the painful past, let it go, and move forward. So with that, I kind of want to move on to, if anybody, I would really appreciate if anybody could help me with kind of these little timestamps. So maybe I can mark like at the 10-minute mark, we're going into the moon. So today we are going into a full moon in Pisces. This has been kind of an exciting little thing for me as I'm starting to study the moon on a daily basis. I'm learning how even on a daily basis, the moon kind of affects our emotions and what we should do, what we shouldn't do, because of the different houses in the zodiac that the moon travels through. So yesterday, it was a waxing crescent in Pisces where the light was building. And it's kind of like if you think of this tension where it's like the energy is not quite there, but it's building, and so once we get to that 100%, that's why it's kind of like people go crazy on a full moon. It's like howl at the moon, and it's just a time to let go and release. And this has been the universal message. Even if you go to my Instagram, Tarot with Kuka, you will see what the cards are saying. It's just, you have a new beginning. Embrace it. Don't be afraid to move forward. And so a full moon is just that release to kind of like push forward and break through. So with Pisces, it's a water sign, a little more gentler of a sign, but it doesn't mean that there are high emotions, high energy still happening. It's just Pisces kind of deals with things on a different keel. Like the world may be burning and Pisces is sitting there chilling. They don't get excited. They don't get into drama. So with the full moon in Pisces, the message is balance, spirituality, and practicality. So I'm going to go into, I love my Moonology guidebook from Yasmin, Boland. And again, I had the Archangel Oracle cards by the Virtue Fam, as well as my Moonology deck by Yasmin, Boland, and the healing mantra from Kahn. So let's go into a full moon in Pisces to kind of see how we can further connect with our moon. I love the pictures here because it's a simple photo. It's you get to see the energy color. Pisces is this calm green, and you have the zodiac sign there, as well as this beautiful fully illuminated moon. Okay, so the teaching of the full moon in Pisces is actually the last sign of the zodiac. So the full moon in Pisces symbolically marks endings. Hello, again, that has been the theme of the cards this week, about endings. And don't be stuck in this limbo of not being willing to go forward. So whenever you pull this card, it's a time to dive deep into your emotions. Practicality is at odds with the numinous, wow, I never heard that word, numinous Piscean energies that have no borders. So feel your way now. Psychic ability is heightened when the full moon in Pisces and soulmates now connect. It's a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. Let me repeat that last sentence. It's also a time to send out your dreams to the universe, releasing your fears. So in order to attune to this moon in Pisces, meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. And so meditation seems to be a theme. It was kind of funny because like on my daily studies, there was actually guidance about meditation. I actually had on the same day, meditate, don't meditate. So again, it seemed like conflicting messages, but at that point, it was kind of like the way I felt. Go with what feels right. If it feels right to meditate, do it. If you don't do it. No big deal, right? So again, go with your flow. As usual, I like to pull if because I do shuffle the cards. So if I like last moon phase, the new moon phase, I actually drew the new moon in Leo, so the one card. So today I didn't get the full moon in Pisces, so let's see what card we have guiding us with the full moon. Do you see how I'm switching my hands out? The idea is when you draw your cards, you pick your cards from your non-dominant hand, because again, that's the receiving. So that's kind of why you see me. It's like, oh, I'm reaching with my right, let me switch. So the left hand always grabs the card. Okay, so we have a new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. I love this. And and it goes perfectly with Archangel Michael. The color blue is also Archangel Michael's color. Now for me, when Archangel Michael tapped into me, I was seeing the color purple. He had, with my, again, because it's what you connect and how you identify. So there's nothing set in stone. Like, if somebody comes up to me and says, oh, well, I saw Archangel Michael in gold. Well, you're wrong. No, it's how you connect and what you interpret and receive. So for me, I saw Archangel Michael in this beautiful, vibrant, royal purple. It was just a very, very bright purple flash. And so that's how he appeared to me. Archangel Zadkiel was another angel that appeared in purple, but his purple was a little more calm. It was more in between. It was like an orchid color. So it was kind of neat to kind of learn, the colors that you see. So again, Archangel Michael is still kind of delivering the message through the moon that you and your loved ones are safe. So let's go into the new moon in Cancer. And I think we've also, read the new moon in Cancer just recently, because, we had a new moon going through the zodiac sign of Cancer. And again, the universe is telling us we're, not to worry. Our loved ones are safe. So with the teachings, just as a reminder, the teaching of the new moon in Cancer is the heightened emotions of the moon Cancer combination can't be ignored. And so again, the universe is acknowledging this high energy, high emotions that are going on right now. Roll with it, embrace it, but don't let it get to you, and don't let it give you the reason to put forth any negative vibes. So the heightened emotions of the moon Cancer combination can't be ignored. However, Cancer is one of the moon's 2 home signs along with Taurus. So astrologically speaking, the moon loves to be in this sign. In fact, she rules Cancer. This means that with this card, there's a sense that all is as it should be, or don't worry, all will be well soon. So again, the universal message, you got through a horrible past. New beginnings are here. Embrace it. So the attunement to the moon is, it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. So again, something that, a left turn, right turn, it's okay to take a little sideways. Life does not always go in a straight line. If it did, it'd be boring. So go with the flow. And so with that, I just want to do a quick little recap so I'm not running over. The positive words to put out, and the more you recite it, the more you start to feel it, the more you become it. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Remember that the source, God, the universe, the creator loves you. And with this full moon in Pisces, balance your spirituality and practicality. And just remember through it all, you and your loved ones are safe. So with that, beautiful souls, I want to send you love, light, and many, many blessings. Take care.